Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of my trip to the Northeast. And in this episode, I explore Cherrapunji and snowboarding.
Good morning. Today is day 4 of the ride and we are headed to Cherrapunji. Look at the stallion, man. Sexy, right? Cherrapunji Mariyatta. I wanted to put that song, but YouTube will copyright strike me. So let's go. The last 2 days were beautiful, man. More than the places we visited, the people I met in Shillong, the hostel here, Zion Backpackers Hostel, the host, Fima, and then other fellow travelers. It was beautiful.
Once I got out of the city, I went to the first place for today, and that is the Elephant Falls.
Welcome to Elephant Falls.
The Elephant Falls is situated just outside Shillong on the way to Cherrapunji. It consists of 3 different waterfalls. Since it was a Monday morning, there wasn't much tourists around, so I could get a good look of all the 3 waterfalls and spend some time around. This is first of the 3 waterfalls. From there I took a small pathway to the second waterfall. This is the second of the 3 waterfalls. The whole atmosphere around these waterfalls was quiet and serene. From the second waterfalls, I took a small stairway down to the third one. The water was cold and crystal clear. As more and more tourists started to gather, I decided to head back to the entrance and grab a quick breakfast before heading to Cherrapunji.
Elephant Falls was nice, man. When I saw the pictures in Google, I was like, it doesn't look so great. But it was beautiful. It looked so beautiful, man. Oh, hey. Oh, shit. Wow. Group of Kannadigas are there. Let's see. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌದಾ
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಶವಂತಪುರನಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಾಲಹಳ್ಳಿ ಹೌದು.
ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು.
ಹೌದಾ? ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್
ಸೋಲೋ ಬಂದಿರೋದಾ?
ಸೋಲೋ ಬಂದಿರೋದು.
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದನೂ ಬಂದ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗುವಾಹಟಿ ತಗ ಕೊರಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಗುವಾಹಟಿಯಿಂದ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನೀವು?
ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ
ಬೈಕಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಂ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವಾಗ ಮೇಘಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತವಾಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಟರ್ನ್.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಆಯ್ತು?
ಈಗ 10 days ಆಯ್ತು.
10 days. ಓಕೆ ನೈಸ್. ಓ, ವ್ಯೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಲ್ಲ.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೈಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವ್ಯೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ.
ಓಕೆ.
Almost a week into riding, it felt warm and refreshing talking to those Kannadigas, so much so that I spent some time there soaking in the views and the conversations.
So beautiful, man. So beautiful. It's very difficult to keep the eyes on the road, man. So beautiful.
I saw a small portion of the land by the road overlooking the hills, so that I'll stop and take some shots. All throughout the entire stretch from Shillong to Cherrapunji, the views were just spectacular.
Yeah, so beautiful. If I keep stopping everywhere, I'll not reach Cherrapunji only. Beautiful. reached Cherrapunji, I think. There's a lot of tourists. I'm headed to the homestay.
Once I reached my homestay, unpacked and freshened up, I headed to the first place in Cherrapunji for today. That is a Mawsmai Cave. Mawsmai Cave is a natural limestone cave situated in the East Khasi Hills in Cherrapunji. It is one of the many cave formations in the region and the one more easily accessible to tourists. The stalactite and stalagmite formation in the cave was absolutely breathtaking to watch. There are a lot of interconnected passages, some of which are so narrow that only one person can squeeze through at a time. Since the cave system is well lit and there are plenty of tourists around, it didn't feel quite as scary as I thought it would be. Throughout the entire passage, there are few areas which open towards the sky. There were other cave systems adjacent to the main one which are open only for explorers. And these caves from the outside itself seemed very eerie. From the Mawsmai Caves, I headed to the Seven Sisters waterfall. Since it had been 3 to 4 months since the last rainfall, most of the waterfalls in Meghalaya were dry, including the Seven Sisters waterfall. Nevertheless, by the time I reached there was a huge cloud bed, and as you can see, the views were just breathtaking. Here you could literally see why the state is called Meghalaya, the abode of clouds. I went to the Seven Sister waterfall with an intent of spending just 5 to 10 minutes, but I spent at least 2 hours just drooling over this magnificent view. Close towards the sunset, the viewpoint started buzzing with tourists, local musicians, and food spots. I wish I could share what these amazing street musicians were playing, but YouTube will copyright strike me. So if you want to listen to it, head to my Instagram, Bullet Strings. As the sun was setting, the weather grew colder and I treated myself to a hot bowl of Maggi. From there, I headed to Dharmi kitchen for dinner to try some Khasi style food. It was a small cozy restaurant with amazing food. I tried chicken jado and pork stew and it was delicious. With a belly full of food, I headed back to the homestay to call it a day. Early the next morning, I left Cherrapunji to the next destination, Shillong. To get out of the town faster, Google took me through some of the narrowest lanes possible. Apparently, this is a car route. For some reason, my DJI Osmo Action camera decided not to work that day. So till I reach Dawki, you'll be seeing the footages from the X2 and voiceover to support it. Cherrapunji to Shillong was around 90 kilometers. The first half of the stretch had beautiful tarmac and the ride was absolutely amazing. The second half of the stretch had broken roads, but it was fun riding off-road, especially when the views were amazing. Dawki sits much lower than Cherrapunji, so as we descended, the weather started becoming warmer and warmer. The entire terrain felt like riding through western Ghats in parts of Kerala and Karnataka. The roads were narrow, windy, twisty, dry, broken and dusty. After half a day of riding, I made it to the Dawki bridge. first sight of the crystal clear blue waters of the Dawki River was breathtaking. One of the hostel mates I met in Shillong told me not to stop at Dawki since it's very touristy, but to head to a small village called Snowmpede. Once I reached the village, booked the tent stay, unpacked and refreshed, I headed to the first place for today, that is the Living Root Bridge. I chose to visit the single-decker Living Root Bridge in Dawki over the more famous double-decker one in Cherrapunji just because people told me that the hike is much shorter and easier.
This is so damn tricky, man. I was told it is just a 10-minute hike by 2-3 people. I just met a guy coming up and he just told me that 30-minute hike. And he's like, I am a local, I'm used to it. But if for you, it might take 40 minutes. Seeing the steepness, I want to go back. But came this far, right? I won't miss it. And there's still 2 hours of daylight left. So even if I'm not able to make it back to the camp for boating in time, I can always extend one day.
I was severely underprepared for this hike. The weather was hot and humid. I was sweating under the riding gear and there was absolutely no one around to ask for directions.
I think I see a river and a steel bridge. Where is the Living Root Bridge?
I crossed the steel bridge, went to the other side of the river and followed a trail that Google showed me to the Living Root Bridge. In between, I came across this intriguing system built from bamboo to channel river water to the fields. Seeing these man-made structures, I hoped I am near to the Living Root Bridge.
I'm not able to find the Living Root Bridge. I don't know where is it. I have overshot the GPS and it is showing somewhere to the right. Now I have climbed up almost the hill. I don't think it is anywhere nearby. What a waste of time and energy, man. Like he told, I should have gone with a guide. This trail goes on and on, man. I'm already tired and I'm already see that hill level. I descended from that hill and came down and then ascended again. I don't ascend all the way up there. I don't want to continue. I said back. Oh shit. Disappointed. It's okay. Exercise done for the week. No wonder that guy asked, are you going solo without a guide? I was like, yeah, I was very confident about it. But little did I know.
Out of breath and out of water, I hurried back to get to safety before sunset. Before the hill ascent, I stopped at the steel bridge to soak in the breathtaking views of the river.
Worst experience of my life. I ran out of water. Starting from the wreck itself. I'm almost up there, dead tired. Towards the end, I was crawling on all fours. We didn't get to see the Living Root Bridge also. The riding gear, it was hell difficult. My heart rate is around 168, 170. Never I'm doing this again, man.
Disappointed in myself in not getting to see the Living Root Bridge, I quickly headed back to the camping spot once I made it to the top, just in time to catch the last boat heading to the waterfall through the Dawki River. Boating through the Dawki River was a surreal experience. The crystal clear blue calming water surrounded by the lush green mountains just put my mind in ease after a day of riding and unsuccessful hiking. The boatman took me upstream to a small waterfalls. Seeing me scared of the turbulent water, he got even more motivated to go right up to the waterfall. Once his appetite for adventure was fulfilled, we started heading back towards the campsite. Once we were back on the open waters, I thought it was the right time to get a bird's eye view of the Dawki River. And as you can see, the whole experience of boating through the Dawki River is spectacular. An hour of calm and peace and serenity just flew by like a minute. Once the boatman dropped me back to the campsite, I spent the night in the tent getting ready to leave Meghalaya the next day. Good morning, everyone. Day, I think 7 of the ride. Beautiful morning in Snowpadang. Today, the agenda is to ride to Silchar. There's no direct road to Aizawl, so I have to go to Silchar first. It's around 200 kilometers. Because it's hilly and windy roads, it will take 9 to 10 hours easily. So I'll halt at Silchar today. I've got a couple of things to do for the bike, like lubing, cleaning, and all that stuff. Have to wash some clothes, get good rest, and then continue to Aizawl. So today, on the way, there are few tourist spots, but I don't think I'll go in and check out because all those tourist spots, like most of them are waterfalls and all this stuff. You need a little bit of hiking to get to those spots. And most of the spots I heard, I don't know, I'm not sure, that water is not there. Some of the falls are dry. So since I have a tight schedule to reach Silchar before sunset, and here sunsets around 4:35. So I don't think I'll be stopping anywhere to see anything. So today is going to be just only riding. Let's get packing and going. Beautiful day, beautiful sunrise in Dawki river.
So we crossed Jowai after some breakfast, watched some break. I took a sup after that. I'm fully recharged now. It is 170 kilometers to Silchar now. We have joined the National Highway 6 and hopefully the roads will continue to be like this till Silchar. This ride is turning out to be a disaster, man. I jinxed it when I saw good roads. I was like, finally I joined NH6 after Jowai. But since the roads are nice, there is heavy traffic of trucks. Everywhere it is trucks. On the way I saw 2-3 cement factories like Tar Cement, Dalmia Cement and all. So I think it is these trucks are in and out of those factories. But everywhere, see this, people like this come in between and cause a jam. Everywhere. I've been stuck in like 9 or 10 jams by now. And see, the ETA was 3 in the evening. Now it is 4:10. A delay by an hour. The two even sitting on the bike, like crawling speeds I'm going. Crawling speed. The weather is also hot now. I'm hungry, tired. Another 110 kilometers to go to Silchar. Finally a breather from this traffic and welcome by this amazing view. Wow, beautiful. മലയാളി സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾക്ക് ഒരു കഥ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. ഈ ഒരു കടയിൽ ചെറിയൊരു കട കണ്ട് കഴിക്കാൻ നിർത്തി 3 മണിക്കൂറായിട്ട് ഓടിക്കുക കണ്ടിന്യൂസ്. രാവിലെ 8 മണിക്ക് ഇറങ്ങിയല്ലേ 12 മണി വരെ, അല്ല 1 മണി വരെ ചുര ഓടിച്ച് തളർന്ന് പണ്ടാടങ്ങി ഈ ചെറിയ ഹോട്ടലിൽ കണ്ട് നിർത്തി ഫുഡ് അടിക്കാൻ കയറിയപ്പം അതില് മെയിൻ ആള് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചാൽ എന്തൊക്കെയുണ്ട്, പിന്നെ പൊറാട്ട ഉണ്ട്, സബ്ജി ഹേ അവർ മീറ്റ് ഹേ. അപ്പം മീറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കും എന്ത് മീറ്റാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. മീറ്റാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. എന്ത് മീറ്റാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അവന് ചിക്കനാണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു. ചിക്കൻ അല്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് ഫിഷ് കഴിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യമില്ല. പിന്നെന്ത് മീറ്റാ? എന്നിട്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് അയാള് മാറ്റിയിട്ട് മീറ്റ് നെയ്യും ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അയാളങ്ങ് ഓടിക്കളഞ്ഞു. എന്നിട്ട് വേറൊരാള് അയാൾ വന്നിട്ട് എന്താ വേണ്ടെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു. ഞാൻ പൊറോട്ട സബ്ജി മീറ്റും ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. ഉണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് പൊറോട്ട സബ്ജി മീറ്റും വേണം. എന്ത് മീറ്റാ ഉള്ളത്? പതുക്കെ എന്റെ ചെവിയിൽ അയാൾ കുനിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പതുക്കെ എന്റെ ചെവി ബീഫാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. ഞാൻ ബീഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ എന്റെ കണ്ണും തുറഞ്ഞ് ഒരു ചിരി കുറിച്ച് അയാൾ അങ്ങ് വിശ്രമിച്ചു. ഇയാളെ കൂടുതൽ ചിരിക്കുന്ന ബീഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ അറിയില്ല, പേടിച്ചിട്ടാറില്ല. കണ്ടപ്പോ ഹിന്ദിക്കാരനും തോന്നിക്കാണും. അവന് പോരട്ടെ, ഒരു ബീഫ് പോരട്ടെ, 2 പൊറാട്ട ബീഫ് പോരട്ടെ. അങ്ങനെ ബീഫ് അടിപൊളി ബീഫും പൊറാട്ടയും സബ്ജിയും ഒരു ലോട്ടെ ചോക്കോപ്പായി അടിച്ചു 110 രൂപയ്ക്ക്. എന്നിട്ട് ഇയാളെനിക്ക് ബീഫ് വിളമ്പിയിട്ട് പുറത്ത് പോയി എന്റെ വണ്ടി കണ്ടിട്ട് കൂടെ ഉള്ള ഗാഡിയാണ്, മലയാളിയാണ്, അതാണ് ബീഫ് കഴിക്കണമെന്ന്. എന്ത് പേടിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു ബീഫ് കഴിക്കുന്നു ഇവിടെ. കഷ്ടം. കുറെ എണ്ണന്മാര് കാരണം ഇത്രയും നല്ലൊരു ഇറച്ചി മാർക്ക് വിടാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലല്ലോ എന്നാണ്. എന്തായാലും അടിപൊളി ഫുഡ്. ഞാൻ അവരുടെ പറയുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഫുഡായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഭയങ്കര സ്നേഹം. അവർ എവിടെ നിന്നാണ്, എങ്ങനെ പോകുന്നു, കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ച് മനസ്സിലാക്കി അങ്ങനെ സെറ്റായി. സോ ദാറ്റ് വാസ് എ ലിറ്റിൽ സ്റ്റോറി ഫോർ മൈ മല്ലു ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. റെസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ പീപ്പിൾ ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓക്കെ ഈവൻ ഇഫ് യു ഡോണ്ട് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്. താങ്ക് യു. We have descended the hills finally and we have straight roads. We are in plain lands. We have entered Assam, about 22 kilometers to the lodge for today. 1 more hour we'll reach Silchar, and then tomorrow we'll start next leg of our journey. That is Mizoram and Tripura.